Week 13 of the fantasy basketball season, and here's a few guards I look to sell and trade this week. The first guard, Kyrie Irving of the Dallas Mavericks. I mentioned Irving last week as a sell, and no doubt about it, he's been playing great basketball, but there's always something about Irving where he misses a lot of games, either off the court issues or just injuries throughout his career. On the season, 25.8 points a game, 5 rebounds, 5.4 assists, 1.4 steals, 3 threes, and 48% from the field. But the last 2 weeks, 34.3 points a game, 7.1 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, 4.1 threes, and 50% from the field. So no doubt about it, Kyrie Irving, he's going out there and he's playing great basketball for this Dallas Maverick team and fantasy owners. But also in mind, Luka Doncic, he's been out over the last few games, and he should be returning sooner than later, where Irving's really exploded. And right now, he's at peak value and doing a little bit of everything. Here's Kyrie Irving. He's a perfect sell-high candidate. And to be honest, I think you could get 2 players in a deal for him. So the last few games, January 11th versus the Knicks, 44 points, 4 rebounds, 10 assists, 2 steals, 6 threes, 57% from the field. January 13th versus the Pelicans, 33 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, a steal, 5 threes, 44% from the field. And January 15th versus the Pelicans, once again, 42 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, a block, 3 threes, 46% from the field. So right now he's shooting the basketball lights out. He's putting up some monster games. But like I said, Luka Doncic is day-to-day, and he should return sooner than later. So right now, he's playing great basketball as Kyrie Irving, and I think you could get 2 solid plays in the deal for him. He's a sell-high player this week. The next guard I look to sell and trade, DeJounte Murray of the Atlanta Hawks. So Murray, he's in a lot of trade rumors over the last couple weeks with the deadline approaching in the next 3 weeks. Yeah, and Murray on the season, 20.8 points a game, 4.8 rebounds, 4.8 assists, 1.3 steals, 2.3 threes a game, and 46% from the field. But the last couple weeks, he's bumped those numbers up, 22.3 points a game, 5.7 rebounds, 3.1 assists, 2 threes, and 49% from the field. So Murray, like I said, there's been a lot of rumors. The Lakers interested in him. The New York Knicks interested in him as well. And he's a solid guard, no doubt about it, and still young and 27 years old and putting up points. But like I said, if he gets traded to another team where they're just one piece away, he's going to be the 3rd or 4th option on that roster, most likely, is DeJounte Murray. Especially if he goes to the Lakers, he's the 3rd or 4th option there. The Knicks, depending if Randall's in the deal or not, he'll be more of the 3rd option as well. And even the 76ers are rumored in on him. He'll be behind Maxey and Embiid, obviously, he's the top guys on that roster. So January 12th versus the Pacers, 29 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, 3 threes, 72% from the field. January 13th versus the Wizards, 13 points, 5 boards, 3 assists, 3, 26% from the field. And January 15th versus former team, a nice game, 13 points, 13 boards, a block at 3, 40% from the field. So I know the last 2 games the scoring's gone down for Murray, but like I said, it's pretty much going to happen that the Hawks are going to trade him unless they don't get what they want in the deal. But right now, this Hawk team, they don't like Trae Young and Murray in the backcourt together. And Murray's had a great season, though, but it just hasn't translated well for this Hawk front office. And they've been a middle-of-the-pack team all year. So right now, Murray's playing great basketball and a change of scenery, his numbers might take a hit, like I mentioned. He's a sell-high guard this week. And the 3rd and final guard I look to sell in trades, Bradley Beal of the Phoenix Suns. So Bradley Beal, he's finally been healthy over the last few weeks and playing good basketball for this Sun team. But he's just another player where I don't trust him staying healthy the whole season. And he's 3rd fiddle on this roster as well, behind Kevin Durant, Booker. And then you got Beal as the 3rd guy on the season, 18.2 points a game, 4 rebounds, 3.9 assists, 1.7 threes, and 51% from the field. But the last couple weeks, he's definitely playing good as Beal, 22.2 points a game, 5.3 rebounds, 4.8 assists, a steal, 2.3 threes, and 53% from the field. So like I said with Bradley Beal, he's playing great basketball and he's at his peak value where he's been all season and not injured as of now, he's a perfect sell-high guy. January 8th at the Clippers, 15 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 46% from the field. January 11th, what a game it was for him at the Lakers. A monster one, 37 points, 6 boards, 4 assists, a steal, 8 threes, 66% from the field. And January 14th at Portland, 23 points, 4 boards, 5 assists, 2 steals, 4 threes, 69% from the field. So the last 2 games have been the best games pretty much all season for Bradley Beal. And I know he's an elite scorer, but like I said, with injury concerns over the last few seasons and him really pretty much playing 50 games or less every year and him being the 3rd option over there in Phoenix right now, he's at peak value and coming off some big games, he's a perfect sell-high guard this week. So that's a few guards I look to sell and trade for Week 13 of the fantasy basketball season.